Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining today's Revcord ReVI demo. Taking part in the presentation is Heidi Schultz, Sales and Customer Service Manager at Northland and Companies, and we also have Susan Siegler, Sales Support Administrator at Buscom, which is part of Northland and Companies. Heidi will begin today's presentation with an introduction of Revcord's logging and AI solutions, followed by a demonstration of Revcord ReVI from Susan. Heidi?
Welcome, everyone, and thank you for joining today's webinar hosted by Northland and Companies. Again, I'm Heidi Schultz, Sales and Customer Service Manager here at Northland. We're excited to share how Revcord's advanced AI solutions can transform your operations. First, I'd like to set the stage for AI in public safety. Public safety agencies handle thousands of calls daily. Reviewing recordings, responding to FOA requests, and ensuring compliance can take hours or even days. Traditional QA methods often rely on random sampling, leaving gaps in performance insights. And when seconds matter, searching through hours of audio for one detail is simply not efficient. On top of that, telecommunicators are under enormous pressure. They manage life and death situations every day, and the stress and emotional toll often lead to burnout. This is why AI is becoming the new standard. AI-powered tools deliver capabilities that transform operations. With AI-powered search, telecommunicators and supervisors can quickly find calls, keywords, or events across massive data sets. With automated transcription, agencies can convert audio into accurate and searchable text for compliance and reporting. New AI-driven quality assurance helps agencies monitor call handling and adherence to protocols automatically. And with intelligent automated sentiment analysis, supervisors can quickly detect stress, urgency, and caller emotion to prioritize response and support staff well-being and training. These features don't just save time, they improve accuracy, transparency, and decision-making while helping reduce the burden on telecommunicators. I'd now like to introduce you to Revcord. Revcord has been a trusted name in public safety since 2008. They developed a next-generation, highly configurable multimedia logging platform designed for public safety agencies. Their main platform captures voice, video, text, CAD data, and more, all in one system. It's scalable, NG911 ready, and built for interoperability, ensuring your agency stays ahead of evolving requirements. Through Northland's partnership with Revcord, we offer flexible deployment options, including cloud-based Logger and software as a service, hybrid cloud, and on-premise solutions, giving agencies the freedom to choose what works best for them. Today, Revcord is trusted by over 1,500 PSAPs across the US and Canada. The Revcord platform is AWS GovCloud native and multi-tenant, ensuring secure and scalable operations. Plus, they adhere to the highest compliance standards, CJIS, FedRAMP, and FIPS 140-3, so you can also count on the Revcord product for security and reliability. Today, we're excited to introduce two groundbreaking tools from Revcord, ReVI and RevSync Plus, designed to transform how law enforcement agencies and PSAPs manage, analyze, and act on call data. As Revcord's U.S. partner, Northland and Companies is proud to bring these innovations to you. First, I'd like to discuss ReVI. Revcord ReVI, short for Revcord Voice Intelligence, is an advanced AI solution built for PSAPs and law enforcement. It automatically transcribes calls, analyzes sentiment, evaluates every single call for QA, and enables lightning-fast searches by keyword, context, or even emotional tone. It's fully compliant with CJIS, HIPAA, and other critical standards. With ReVI, agencies can dramatically reduce time spent on full requests and case building. Supervisors gain actionable insights for training and compliance, while automated redaction ensures sensitive data stays protected. It's about smarter operations, faster response, and safer communities. Before we move on to our demo, I would also like to introduce you to Revcord's RevSync Plus. Already have a logging system? No problem. RevSync Plus bridges your current infrastructure with Revcord's AI capabilities without replacing hardware. It syncs data between your Logger and the Revcord cloud, converts formats, and unlocks ReVI's full power for transcription, QA, and compliance. Security is non-negotiable. Revcord's closed AI model ensures all processing happens internally. No shared clouds, no third-party exposure. Every feature is designed to meet CJIS, HIPAA, PCI, NENA, and APCO standards. Now that you've heard what ReVI and RevSync Plus can do, let's dive into a live demonstration. Susan will show you how ReVI transcribes calls automatically, analyzes sentiment, evaluates every call for QA, and retrieves information instantly using AI-powered search. Susan?
Thank you, Heidi. I trust everyone can see my screen. Thank you for joining us for the demo today. Welcome to the Revcord Multimedia Software Dashboard. At its heart, Revcord is a software company, and that is evidenced by the recently released version 13.1. Revcord is a very high development manufacturer, continuously coming out with new features and enhancements. That is one of the many reasons that Northland has partnered with them. Their in-house development team is agile, responsive to client needs, and ready to pivot quickly. I will now take you on a very quick tour of the Revcord software interface before I dive into ReVI. Revcord offers two versions of instant recall, both a full and a light version. The full version is used by supervisors needing to listen live to a call. The light version displays only the most recently recorded calls in a separate window, which is perfect for dispatchers who don't need the Revcord interface on their screens at all times. Now let's talk about the dashboard. The dashboard provides a high-level view of logger activity at any given time. Some of the insights found on the dashboard include the total number of channels, including which are active, the total number of calls in the system, including the way in which they came in, the total number of QA forms that have been published, the total number of users in the system, a recent call summary shown in bar graph form, a status of all manual QAs in the system, any playlist you've created. I'll be discussing these here shortly, but Revcord's playlist is what you may recognize as either incident reconstruction or scenario reconstruction. A list of the most recent calls, very similar to instant recall, and then a fast pass to the report section. Let's dive into the Revcord software, and we will start with the search feature. You'll notice the hamburger icon to open up the channel library. I'm going to just look at audio calls today and limit that list to just today's calls. As that comes up here, you will notice very familiar filtering from what you should be used to with your current system as well as other programs. You have options for searching by date and time range, duration range, as well as additional fields that have been provided to the system. If the information is provided to the logger, you can search on it. To listen to a call, simply double-click. You'll notice familiar start and stop controls down below with the ability to expand the menu for additional options. This is the same familiar start-stop control that you'll find on any ReVI or Revcord playback screen. The search results are presented in a very familiar table format. Each user has the ability to change the view from their default view to a compact view to gain some more real estate on the screen. I'm going to be diving into this transcription column in a few minutes. But before we get there, just going across the window, you can see the call type as indicated by the icon, the channel name, channel number, duration of the call, group name, any call comments have been added, and caller ID. This search view is customizable by each user. They can select which columns they want to display and in what order. You can also search by any third-party data that was captured. This is very useful for integrations to capture metadata that you want to see coming from, say, a CAD integration. We will receive that data, parse it, create a specific column for it, and tag it to the call. You can save specific searches, so if you continuously run searches on a regular basis for specific items, we can do that here. And then once we've created that search, we can save it. Going forward, anytime you need to run a saved search, you can access it here from the drop-down. Now to talk about the feature you've all been wondering about. I'd like to introduce you to Revcord's AI-powered tools for law enforcement and public safety, ReVI, which stands for Revcord Voice Intelligence. Revcord has built their own AI servers and their own AI team. They outsource nothing. Everything has been built in-house on a closed system, and everything is extremely secure, housed in a Tier 4 data center in the United States. You'll see under this transcription column that you will get the beginning of the call transcription along with the View button. This will populate automatically if you choose ReVI. If I click on the View button, I am presented with ReVI's full overview of the call. This is a quick overview of what ReVI captured on the call and the QA score based upon the forms that your Northland engineer will help you design. The overview also provides caller sentiment and context. First, we have the full call transcription, fully searchable with the ability to redact sensitive information and hide filler words. Down below, you have the ability to work with the transcript and play the associated call. Next is a summary of what ReVI heard on the call. Finally, we have the QA scorecard. As mentioned, ReVI will transcribe and QA 100% of your calls. The following QA forms are preloaded with each ReVI system and follow the APCO NENA guidelines. In addition, additional customized forms can be created, and our service team can help customize forms to best meet your agency's needs. And now, for the second part of this exciting ReVI technology is its advanced search capabilities using the ReVI bot. What you are all used to searching by is metadata. What channel, what time, what dialed number, you see those fields at the top of the page. Because ReVI is transcribing 100% of your calls, it also provides an enhanced search functionality using that transcription. Let's say you only remembered that the call you need involves a white Silverado. I can enter that search criteria into the ReVI bot, and while it returns those results, I'd like to call out that if you have a microphone, you can use it to interact with ReVI using voice control. You have the ability to save your searches within ReVI. We also can see the history of the ReVI searches. And then I'd like to let you know that all ReVI searches are cumulative, meaning if I add another parameter, it is going to look in the results that were already returned looking for the white Silverado. If you decide that you are headed down the wrong path, you will need to start your ReVI search over by clicking the reset button. From here, you can downsize the ReVI window to review the calls that were returned. Return to the ReVI window by just clicking on the bot. As you can see, our results are still here, and ReVI is ready to continue to work with the results that it had already provided. I will go ahead and tell ReVI that I would like to create this as a playlist. And we will go ahead and navigate to the playlist. As I mentioned earlier, Revcord uses playlists. These are what you may be used to seeing as incident or scenario reconstruction. Every playlist can be viewed in either a timeline view or a list view. And if we collect geo information with your calls, we can also map them. Additional files can be added to a playlist. Those would be found here. We can also add internal notes and shared notes to a playlist. You have the ability to export your playlist and enable watermarking. Now, what else does ReVI do? You may know that Revcord as a logger comes standard with their manual QA software. Because this is a demo system and we are not evaluating demo calls, there is nothing to report. If I look at the QA forms list, you'll see the originally 4 preloaded APCO NENA forms, as well as a bunch of other forms that have been worked on in the demo system. Revcord includes an intuitive QA form designer. But as mentioned previously, your Northland engineer will work with you to design your forms. Additional forms can always be added and customized. I'm not going to spend too much time on the manual QA side because we are here to highlight ReVI, but I will call out that you have the ability to QA specific calls or a random sample of calls based on parameters that you set. And this is where you would do those manual evaluations. This is the ReVI QA dashboard with a very intuitive user interface allowing you to drill down into the data. Let's look at some of the insights that ReVI QA can provide. Using the power of the voice profile, ReVI is able to identify which of your staff members took the call. Because ReVI is processing and transcribing 100% of your calls, it is also able to extract both call sentiment and call context. This is extremely helpful to identify high stress or emotionally charged interactions. In addition to the drop-down at the top, you can also use the interactive charts to explore further. Alert thresholds can be set so that you know when someone is struggling. And lastly, the most recent evaluations are listed, and you have the ability to go directly to ReVI's call overview from the evaluation screen. Here you see the call transcript, summary, and the QA scorecard. Again, ReVI QA not only evaluates 100% of your calls, but also provides you with valuable insights into the stress levels and the ability to identify the training needs of your call takers. These insights can help supervisors and managers identify high-stress calls, make a case for additional staff or services, address the mental well-being of your call takers, and uncover opportunities for additional training. Heidi, back to you.
And now we have an exciting opportunity. Northland & Companies is offering a 90-day free trial of Revcord ReVI and RevSync Plus. This trial works with your existing logging system, no hardware changes required. You'll experience automated transcription, real-time QA on every call, AI-powered search, and secure cloud backup, all at no cost. It's a perfect way to see how AI can transform your operations. If you are interested, you can register today at northlandsys.com/revcord-AI-offer or contact our team to get started. Thank you again for taking the time to learn about Revcord and ReVI. Please reach out to us with any questions or interest in starting the free trial.